Hey everyone. So the snow is melting, unfortunately. Maybe we'll get more. But see, it's all melting here. Look. I still don't have work. It's not that cold now. See? If you dress up warm, then I still don't have work, so I'm still at home. But today is not just Remembrance Day. Today is also Rhodesian Independence Day. The Queen didn't want us anyway. She's like, just get rid of all these colonies. We don't need them. They must get their independence. I wonder if she gave back all those jewels and everything to Zimbabwe. So, I was born into the war. Then we got independence in, well, that was 1965. They declared independence, the Rhodesians. And then 1980, Zimbabwe got independence. So I have two things to remember. Rhodesian children are very unique. We were the first rainbow nation. South Africa claims to be the rainbow nation, but they weren't. We were the first rainbow nation where everybody was taught to be tolerant, to stand up for your own religion and your own rights, and to go and participate in things that we couldn't participate in before. Then even in the Rhodesia days, you couldn't sit in Wimpy, you couldn't go to the same schools as the whites, you couldn't live in the same areas. So that only came later on. And then a few years before independence, they started saying, okay, people can go to the same schools, people can live in the same areas. And then when independence came, everything was integrated. So I also remember the Rhodesian troops. They also fought for freedom. They fought for equality. And they fought not to be under the Queen. They didn't want to be under the Queen. They wanted to be independent of the Queen. So I landed up in another place under the King. So, yeah, that's how it goes. Let's see what the future brings, whether it will be good or bad. And we used to sing God Save the Queen in the church. I think they sent people to observe to see whether I sang it. I did sing it. I'm living in this country, I have to sing it, isn't it? I sang it in England also. But let's see. Everybody's flying to Zimbabwe to invest there. It's good. They don't want aid. They don't want all the investments from like the Global Fund and malaria, TB. They don't want any of that. They want companies to go and open up there and give people jobs and let them buy homes and travel and all that, just like me. I don't like taking handouts and I don't like sitting at home. And when you put into that situation where the government makes it so intolerable to work, and they make it so hard to get any work, then you have to take it, isn't it? It's very sad. There's no loans for ministry, people who do ministry work. You can't get loans when you need them. You can't get jobs. So, yeah, so it goes here in this country. I told Mnangagwa to take me back. There's so many African leaders there who are Christian. Duma Boko, Cyril Ramaphosa, I don't know what he's doing. They're saying they're gearing up for the G20. But the news is mixed from there. So I don't know. We'll see. You have to take the good and the bad when you move to a country. I embraced this country. I did a lot, but they didn't embrace me. They told me I have an attitude of entitlement. They didn't want me to study. They didn't want me to come up. They didn't want me to buy a home, buy a car. Or I did it anyway. But then I couldn't get the car because I was studying. And then the banks are biased. They're saying, oh, you can't renew your mortgage on contract work. So if all the jobs are contract work, then what are you supposed to do? So, anyway. Let's see, we also have townships here. We have ghettos, and we have the reservations, Alaska and those places, where the indigenous people live. Let's see what's going to happen in New York. I love New York. I used to like to go. I went to see the Rockefeller Center. I went to see their tree. I've been to some plays in New York. My aunt used to take me. When I have to tell my godfather, let's go, he'll say, let's go for what? So if we don't go, I said, Jim, let's go see the place where the Twin Towers were. He's like, let's go for what? I said, we can go and see, pay our respect. It's like, no. Then I told him, even when there was some tornado or something, I told him, let's go. He said, no. So I was like, I give up. Maybe I'll go with my cousins one day. If I go back, if I ever go back, I might not go back. I might be moving to another country. You never know. So there's no work anyway. There's no work in America. There's no work in Canada. There's no work in England. So I don't know what we all gonna do. Sitting at home. You can't live on fresh air. You have to have money coming in. You see, our plan was good in Rhodesia, but then South Africa let us down. We wanted to build an integrated society. It didn't happen. So I remember my troopies. They used to sit on the tanks, and they used to drive past the shops. Then those police used to come with their Alsatians. With their Alsatians, the dogs used to like me. They never ever barked at me, or they were not cheeky. The policeman used to say, the dogs don't bark at them. Say, the dogs don't bark at them. The white policemen, they used to come. They used to come to the shop. They used to tell them, you can't take my dad. They used to come to talk to him about the politics. So, I know all the stalwarts of the African leaders. KK, Kenneth Kawanda, used to come to the shop, and he had big eyes. He said, who is this one? And Robert Mugabe was also like that. But Robert Mugabe was more friendly. They were friendly with my grandfather. And then Kenneth Kawanda used to just smile. He said, don't be frightened. So I never used to talk. And then Sam Nujoma, he used to also come with his beard. They were also young. And Robert Mugabe, the first time after he came after independence, I was scared. We were all scared because we didn't know how he was going to be. But he was okay. He was very friendly. He would say, Mr. Fernandez, we got independence. And everyone was happy. We thought it was going to be good. And then the country went down. It was very sad. So, I wanted to go back. I didn't want to stay here. It's boring, like the sitting at home, doing nothing. How much exercise can you do, and reading and watching television? You want to work, isn't it, and make something of your life and use your education, not just sit at home. It's very, very insulting. It's insulting when they bring you here, they make you work so hard to get into the country. You have to have points for your education, for how many years of experience you have. You have to have money to bring into the country. You have to prove that they have to prove that that there's a skills shortage before you come here. Then they interview you. I had an interview before I came here to Canada. There's a long process. Then you have to wait. Then they send the papers to Canada to be assessed. And then after that, they make their decision, and they tell you whether you can come or not. It's not fair, actually, because then they bring you here, they put you into the worst paid jobs, they make you run the place, and they pay you minimum wage. So, I don't know. For me, I didn't think it would be like this. So, we'll see. I thought I was going to get a good paid job, like paying over 80,000 a year, so I could buy a home and travel and do all these things. Oh no, there's no job. We're cutting costs, we're cutting headcount. It's like, oh, please. And it never ends in the banks. It never ends. It's not only the banks now, it's every sector. Healthcare, education, wherever you look, they're cutting costs. They're firing people. Our unemployment is so high. It's what it was like pre-COVID levels. When COVID hit, it's like that. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll go into singing. Nothing else seems to be opening up. That's the one thing I haven't tried, my music. They seem to have work. No one else seems to have work. I don't know. I just wanted an office job. That's all. I didn't want that lifestyle. Thank God Elvis had his private planes and his, places like that. It's not a nice lifestyle if you don't have that. We're walking in through the back ends of the hotel, going in through the back end of the stage. I did that when I was small. They used to send me. My mother, she sent me for dancing and modern dance and all that. I told her I don't like walking in the back of the stage. It's dark there. Then they said, okay, you children, you come in through the front and you go to the back. Because it wasn't nice. I didn't like it. Thank God Elvis had nice private jets, private planes, to travel. And even flying. It's not that great. People get scared. Even I get scared when I fly. Because you never know. The earth, the poles are shifting. And that's why the planes are dropping from the sky, going into black holes and all that. But you have to get on the plane if you want to see different places, isn't it? You can't go with the ground. So I'm happy for him. He was a nice man. He deserved it. God saw he had a good heart. God is not giving me all those things, so maybe there's something God is seeing in my heart that's not right. You never know, isn't it? See what he did for Elvis. To go like that from rags to riches and to do a satellite concert all over the world. That concert went out. That was my papa's birthday, January 14th. I was truly blessed. See, that's what life is about. Not this unemployment, ongoing unemployment, ongoing low wages. You do everything right for your family, for your community, and then you still land up like this. Oh no. No, thank you. I would have rather have lived a life like Elvis than continue living like this. It's very sad. I'm not surprised people kill themselves. It gets very depressing when you don't have work, you're sitting at home, you don't have an income coming in. It's like, oh my God. I'm telling you, they should do prayers for Canada. There's something wrong with this country. Did you see what they did? The people are playing soccer in the snow. I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I don't blame myself. Completely, I don't. Because it's really and truly, they all say, oh no, you didn't do anything wrong, so why don't you give me a damn permanent job that pays me well? It's sad. I'm very proud of Elvis. He was a nice young man and he deserved it. And he stood up to the racist police. It's good. Everybody should be like that. Very good man.